It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Tuesday, October 18th. I'm James Spann. As expected, a new record high today. Another record high possible tomorrow, but then a big change in the weather late this week with a chance of rain and much cooler air blowing in here. Let's check it out. An upper ridge holding tight across the deep south, pushing temperatures well up into the 80s. Birmingham, Huntsville, 88. Muscle Shoals, 89. That 88 in Birmingham is a record. The old record was 86, set way back in 1947. The first daily record high established during the month of October since 1984. So we were kind of overdue for some record highs this month. But around the nation, much cooler air coming down across the Great Plains, and we'll feel that Friday. In fact, some of the colder pockets over North Alabama could see a touch of scattered light frost early Saturday morning. How about that for a big turnaround? Watch warning map, a very quiet afternoon around the nation. Could see some thunder north of the state with that front. Tomorrow, we got the standard slight risk of severe weather for parts of northern Arkansas and southern Missouri. A marginal risk from Abilene, Texas, almost up to Cincinnati. And on day 3, Thursday, a marginal risk from North Alabama up to about Pittsburgh. In Alabama, that marginal risk is the darker shades of green. That includes Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, and points north. We'll take a look at the setup here in just a moment. And again, the rain will not be a drought buster. Understand, rain amounts Thursday evening will likely be under 1/2 inch. In South Alabama with nothing. This is the rain for the next 5 days, valid through Sunday morning. Tropical weather, one system on the board. It's a wave, Invest 99, east of the Bahamas. And if something gets its act together there, that should not affect the United States. The setup's just not going to allow it to move west. It might affect the Canadian Maritimes in about 4 or 5 days. And the intensity guidance, not very bullish on this. Many of the models keep this thing a depression. A couple of them ramp it up to a tropical storm, but obviously it's not going to affect us. So model fans, here we go, the GFS. The 12Z run tomorrow at 1 o'clock local time. Troughing, digging down across the northern plains. That'll pull that cold air down this way. Down at the surface, the day will be a day with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. And again, the chance of another record high. This is the forecast high temperature package tomorrow coming from the National Digital Forecast Database, NDFD. The Weather Service has 88 for Birmingham, 90 for Huntsville and Montgomery. And where you see the circle, that means that's within 1 degree of the record. Now, we would tie the record that verifies in Birmingham. And we're going to mention a chance of widely scattered showers. In fact, this is the high-res NAM early tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock, and it's actually got a batch of showers north of Interstate 20. And the high-res NAM has been fairly consistent in this, so we're going to mention widely scattered showers tomorrow, maybe even during the morning. This is 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, not much, but again, maybe a few spots getting a shower. But this is Thursday, and the better chance of rain will come Thursday evening with that front, as you can see, working down into North Alabama. This is the high-res NAM, 7 o'clock Thursday evening, showing a band of showers and storms lined up basically along Interstate 59. Check some of the severe weather parameters. This is the instability Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock. And this does show surface-based Cape values in excess of 2,000 joules per kilogram, so there's going to be a fairly decent amount of instability. But this is the low-level SRH, the storm relative helicity, and there's hardly any there. So tornadoes won't be a problem, but some of the storms Thursday evening could produce some small hail and strong gusty winds. That's the reason for the marginal risk, but again, don't get excited about the rain. Clearly, a good chance we'll get some, but I'm afraid most spots getting under 1/2 inch. Friday, the rain is gone. The sky becomes sunny, breezy, and much cooler. Highs dropping into the 60s with a good north wind of 10 to 20. Saturday, a glorious day to kick off the weekend. And again, early Saturday morning, we're going to be pretty cold. Lows down around 40. We'll see 30s for the colder pockets. And like we talked about, there might be a touch of scattered light frost. Then during the day, the high will be in the upper 60s. Perfect day for racing at Talladega, college football, and Tuscaloosa and Auburn. Same thing Sunday. We start the day in the 40s. The high Sunday should be in the mid-70s. And Monday, another beautiful day. Here's Tuesday of next week. Ridging here, down below that, dry air. The sky will be sunny with lows in the 40s and highs in the 70s. And unfortunately, really out to the rest of the month, I don't see a lot of chance of rain here. This is the end of the forecast period. Friday of next week, October 28, got a 588 ridge just south of here, and again, a dry air mass. So quite frankly, this rain we get Thursday evening could be perhaps the only shot at rain for the rest of the month. Understand, November, December, they tend to be pretty wet, though. Numbers, highs well up in the 80s. You can see through Thursday, but look at the big cool down. We go in the 60s and 40s Friday and Saturday and next week. Temperatures exactly where they should be in October. Highs in the 70s and lows mostly in the 50s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening and God bless.